Can we hear me now? We can hear me now, it looks like. At least the computer's telling me I have sound. Perfect. Well, hello, everyone. Sorry, I was getting caught up in how cool this looked on my big screen in front of me. I love magnification. Staring at some opals that we got in this week. How y'all doing? Boy, what am I going to show off first? How's everyone doing? Hey, Will, thank you for letting me know I didn't have sound, bro. How are you? I really wonder what would happen if I. That explains a lot. Hope you get feeling better soon. Hi, Carolyn. Hey, Jesse. I wonder if how this one looks. You can actually see the amethyst tips inside of it, right? It's almost like you just want to set this up like this and just go through my whole collection. Just like stare at all my stones under this huge magnification all day. Oh, see, price tag down already. Yeah, but then they would stick on forever. Screw it. I remember the price of that. That'll be good. I'm sorry you're sick, buddy. I hope you get feeling better soon. Of course, some facets. That's why I call it auto corrupt. Because it just F's up everything I say. And see, thanks to that no sound, we are 5 minutes into a stream and I haven't cursed yet.
You were cursing earlier, though, before the sound came on.
Right? Got some more of these sapphires, garnets, all sorts of stuff. I figure I'll start out with some crystals. I'm going to hand some gems back. Oh, yeah, I probably should
Yeah, put them where they go.
put them where they go. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty logical way to go about it. This one will go with the orange ones, and that one will go with the red ones.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just
Secretary. In that case, I got a lot of
Oh no!
a lot of paperwork I need help with, and wait, what was your argument there?
I work from home. I'm minimally.
You work from home?
Minimally part time.
Minimally part time.
Yeah, like minimum part time.
Emphasis on the minimum.
Yeah. And I don't do paperwork. This is it right here.
God. That's my problem. I don't do paperwork very well. I got a bunch of these. Unfortunately, the one broke, but that just means that it's two smaller pieces that are more affordable. How much are the opals going for? It depends, but $10 to $20 per cab. The one with tanzanite opals. I've got a whole tray of them that'll be coming up here in a bit, or not a whole tray, but I mean, technically, I could fill a whole tray. I've got the bigger round cabs for 20, and then the smaller ones for 10. I don't like how they look on the black or without the or with the white background. And then I've got the faceted ones kind of in the same price range. And then I've got some black ones that they've got some color. They're that one's 6. This one's 11. Varied. I did not weigh them. They're all calibrated. Where's my calipers? That's such a great question that only I can answer. Probably. Might not be a bad idea, but not there.
Damn it, I thought we had everything.
No, with the calibrated sizes, I just have them per stone because I don't want to have 500 different price tags on the different sizes. Let's see here. An example on one of those. They're 8mm rounds. 1.8 carats for $20. And that's just a general ballpark because they're all going to be different sized. Or weight. Of course, these price tags hate these stones. Alrighty, I got a lot of these pretty amethysts to show off. It does. I love the crystal growth underneath these. That other light, I've got to get one and set it up underneath this thing. It's although it would be absolutely blinding, I'd have to wear sunglasses here. Hello, Jason. This one's a $45 specimen. The one that sadly broke.
The light is bigger than the
I taped the shit out of it.
It's way better and it's focusing a lot faster.
That it is. Some of the gross inside these.
What is the brown in there?
I have no idea, honestly. I wish I knew. If anyone, I know I've got to have. Maybe we might. There's only 4 people, so it's hard to say for sure. But we might have a amethyst expert. It's possible. Are those rutile?
Is that like minerals that grow?
Yeah, it's one type of.
Cool.
Really is. That one's 20. A big, just kind of like agate tized. I don't know what that is, but I feel like you could make some really cool cabs out of that material, whatever it is. the other half. That's not the sticker that should be on that piece. Or, no, I messed up. This one's 15. Because this one's 20 and it's bigger.
Birthday song. I haven't heard any music until right now.
Music's been playing for minutes. You want me to restart it? I skipped forward as much as I could. Yep, amethyst can. With some sort of inclusions that I want to say rutile, but I don't know. That one piece really looked like it was rutile or like a golden rutile in it. Tourmaline's another possibility. I'm not surprised. I know both of which can happen in quartz, and with amethyst being a variety of quartz. This one's also 20. This one's 35. Bigger and bigger crystal structures. Another one of the $20 specimens. You're right, it is really focusing faster. Although I do wonder if it's because they're bigger. You might be right. It seems like it's focusing faster. As they say, duct tape fixes everything, right? That one's also 20. I don't think it's an inclusion that makes it purple. I would think it's more of a, I don't want to call it a contamination of the quartz, but I think it's more of a trace mineral or chemical of some sort. I do not actually know the full answer to that. I know with certain like sapphire or corundum, though, if it's got iron in it, it'll change color, and another type of element will change it to a different color. It's the trace elements for that. I don't know how it is for amethyst. Chromium, another one. This looks so cool on the bottom, like all around.
Yeah, it looks like an ice cream.
It does. Things interesting from all six sides. Hello, Raymond. How you doing?
All that walking has been doing.
Yeah, that will do it. And yeah, Ken, a lot of those, all of those possibilities. Hopefully, you're getting to rest a bit. How close can I get? That's as close as I can get to inspecting those. Then these two little like pink ones. This one I want to work myself and make it into like a stand-up item of some sort.
It looks like frost, like something got frosty outside.
I've seen frost that looks like this up here.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Remember several years back we had that really, it was in the middle of winter. The weather had to have been like negative 15 or something, and we got fog, like heavy fog. This was at Lodge, so all the metal froze like this. It was so cool to see all the gates and stuff like that. It would have been cool, but no cameras. And they also have all those lights everywhere. It's like being in a prism. And these are 10. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You picked up on that real quick. Right? And it fits. Like, I'd almost balance it. Actually, I can balance it on that spot there pretty easily. This one's also 10. I have to move into the faceted stones here. I got a couple geodes too. So now, next weekend, real quick public announcement. I won't be doing this stream. We've got a big event. I was hoping it would hit on a weekday, but it's a Saturday. And yeah, that is better for us. So I'll be vending there. Got a couple of these geodes. It does. It really does. And then this one, the sun would be too bright, but under a black light, it looks pretty cool. A wonder of nature. You can see, I believe it formed like that. What's up? How you doing? Just showing off some sparkly amethyst. How you doing today, Marnie? I think this one's 45. Fairly sizable chunk. Oh yeah, memberships. I know that someone had gifted a bunch of those. I really appreciate the those who were doing that. They only last for a month. I'll be doing another one of those member giveaways. I've still got to actually get the one in the mail. It's been a busy week, a really busy week. That will be in the mail Monday, though. Hmm. I wish I could actually do that because I totally would. If I could figure out an easy way to pull that off and not get it all mixed up and confused and get YouTube to actually go along with it as well, which might be the difficult part. I would absolutely go that route because I mean, YouTube is they do everything they can to discourage it because YouTube takes 30%, which is fair in my opinion. It's fair. We've also got this pretty one. This one's 35. Well, yeah, some of them are pretty big, Jesse. Dang, it is. I am losing track. For 45, this one's a fairly decent price. It's got some interesting crystal growth to it as well, and it's a fairly sizable chunk of amethyst. I have a feeling they'll probably like fly away during the festival. I could be wrong, but any amethyst I have left over?
They will.
Because I have a feeling I'll probably be under the price of the competitors there.
Jeremy's gonna be there, but he's in Drew's booth. Drew's gonna make some rock frames now.
There you go. Good group of people to fall in with.
Mm-hmm.
Meow. Meow. Yeah. Bites me at least 6 times a day, though. Yeah, I know. That's why he gets away with it.
Or he's a vampire kid.
As long as he doesn't leave marks. All right. Sweet. Ken does some cool work. I'm glad she loves that thing. All righty. Where'd that come from? I have no idea where that fell off of. It's okay. I know the prices of pretty much all of these. All right. That's little 35, 20, 20, 20, 35, 20. This one's 15 and 45. And that other really big one that doesn't fit on here for that. Anybody wants, I'll pull one of these back out later. Let me know. I'm gonna move to opals. I got a few opals this week. Reminds me, I need to. Jesse, I did not see any of your last messages. But you're also here though. I got lucky on opals. 23.
Oh, 22.
This one? I was just saying I didn't see your last message on Reddit about that opal. Although for now, give me a solid and put this on one of those trays over there, just so keep it in safekeeping for the moment. Oh, $10. In your box. I know you have one. Question is, no.
Sandwich bag.
I don't know. I think it'll fit in one of the.
Oh,
Yeah.
It looks bigger on the screen.
You're welcome. It does look a little bigger on the screen.
Okay.
That is the nice thing about this big screen here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, I can see another one lost its tag too. Oh well. Ain't worried about it. Alright, and I'm gonna hand you this thank you. And I appreciate you. Our sale today. Hand you this box. Okay, we got some opals and moonstone. Let's see. That's all. Two, three. There's smaller ones. Oh yes, yes. I almost forgot about those. What's that?
Did you say she belongs over here?
I can't find it off the top of my head, so
Oh, there's 3 boxes up there that have stuff in them.
I don't think. Faith, do you guys currently have a box open with me? Just out of curiosity, we'll find it if you do, because I basically have 2 spots for all of them. And they're all labeled. And we got 2 black opals. Okay. If that is your wish, I got you either way. A little hard to show off in I have a trunk open with you. Yeah, you fucking do.
That will, yeah.
Yeah.
Will and Bessie.
Fucking open a store off of that at this point. Excuse my language. I apologize. See here. See that white back just does not do it any favors. It blinds my camera, and that makes it hard for me to show the stone. That's not doing any favors either. So we're just going to do my hand. There we go. Faceted moonstones. Okay, so even the flash, I guess, isn't doing any favors. Like, the Schiller effect of the moonstone isn't doing any solids for my camera. But, yeah, I know, right, Ken? Like, I do try to limit it, though. I really do. Just out of, a hope to be professional. And all the moonstone are 10. Yeah. So I could mess with my camera settings to make it show better, but I really don't like doing that. I really like faceted moonstone, especially when you start getting into the like higher grades of it. It's super pretty stuff.
Never had a faceted one.
A couple on one of my trays somewhere that are like crystalline clear and have flash to them. It's interesting to see a good cut one. Moonstone and opal. All these moonstones that I'm showing off for $10 a piece. They've got flash. That's better. I've got a couple of those. Faceted fire opal can look real pretty, even if it doesn't have any actual play of color to it. I just hear the like card, like you're dealing, like is she dealing a solitaire game or something? Oh,
Blackjack.
careful, he'll take you for all you're worth.
I know.
That one's really pretty. It's just hard to show that flash because it's so intense. My camera just is like, yeah, I'm out. Good. So if you're wearing a ring of this and you flash it in the sunlight, you'll blind sensors on satellites. Make a really good ring. And then the last of the moonstone. Is this one 10 as well? This one's 12. It's a pear shape. Okay. Now for a cabochon. This is one of the smaller $10 opals. Let's see what these weigh. 1 carat, roughly. In that range. $10 a carat. Is probably the best way for that I can show these off. Is yeah. That one was 10. I already picked you one. Do I want them matching or not? If not, that pear shape and that oval, I would be the two I would go for first. And then opals, oh man. Thank you. I appreciate that, Marnie. I do my best, like, to price really well. So this one's faceted, and I have an idea for these faceted opals. I want to set some of them upside down. I think they look better that way. The faceted cab. That one looks pretty decent. It's one of the $20 facets. I haven't looked at every stone yet under of these, like hardcore enough, and you know which is which. Yeah. Hmm. Really pretty. No, I'm still going through. When you give me the free reign to do that, I'm gonna like go through and pick the absolute. Hmm. All right. Got you those two moonstone, one faceted opal, and one opal. Should be another. Those got priced for. This faceted one, and then this cab. There's a 40, a total of like 60, 50, 50. Thank you. Yeah. What's up, buddy? Yeah. Roughly speaking. Let's see here. This one's 20. It says 25, but that's going to be at the festival if it makes it out to the festival. Here I'm just doing them all calibrated size. It's actually easier to re-inspect these when something like that happens using my camera than it is my eyes. Just instant like 15, 20x magnification. It's almost like looking with my microscope. Almost, not quite. The microscope is dope. Next, I want to get one of those, like it's the same type of microscope, but it has an extra eyepiece that you can attach a camera to. That would be a really neat investment. See, that one was one of the 10s. One of the other faceted ones that I have, one of the bigger ones. Look at those colors. Please focus. See. Then the $10. Wow. There's a $10 one. These are, I think, 7 millimeters. Yeah, 7 millimeter round cabs. For $10. just look like their own little universe.
I was just thinking that.
I know I can come on. There we go. And this is a 6mm round faceted for 10. I would.
Nothing but the delay.
The delay.
Yeah, I hear it tick and then
Oh, okay, yeah.
7 seconds later.
Checks out. And another one of those little 6mm faceted ones for $10. Okay, monster. What's that? I saw that. What's up? You're still out doing that responsible thing, aren't you, Jesse? I don't remember what they call that. 8, 9, and 15. See, we got 20, 20, and then that one on 15 that was upside down. It's this one's 10, and then I'll show you 8 and 9 real quick. It's hard to get a good shot of these.
Looks like one of those smoky colors.
I can see it. There's working. That's right, working. I always forget the term because I'm never doing it. And yeah, you're right. It is bullshit, but I keep telling myself that at least.
But it's a big difference.
Yeah, you work twice as much.
Yep.
And 8. Eight's really pretty. It was a top contender for. I almost pulled it for the ones that you were. It's got that like pinfire effect to it. Mine has good flash to it. I just like the pattern of that other one myself. I have a thing for certain patterns. I don't know why. There's a couple that I'll like. If an opal or has that type of pattern, I always pull it for my work to, do something with. I didn't do that with many of these just because I was like, these are for other people. They're not for me. I gotta share some of these opals. I did pick you 2 moonstone and 2 opal. Although if you would have said 2 moonstone and 3 opals, this would have been the other opal. Meow. What's up, bud? $20. I think that whole row is 20. And then the one underneath is under 10. I had it for a second. It's a very quick flash pattern to this one. It's one that I would, like I said, I've been contemplating setting some of them upside down. It was a real hard choice too, picking a limited selection because I only had enough containers. And this one's smaller, it's $6. It's got some pretty flash to it on all around. Which in my opinion just gives you options for how you want to set it. Like that's the only reason to facet a black opal in my opinion. I don't know why they wouldn't just facet one side, like the top end, and then do the bottom part as a cab. I would think that that would be the ultimate way to go and less work, but I don't know. I should mention that to them. I wonder if I can get them to do that for me. Yeah, facet the bottoms of the cabs. So if you want to set them that way,
Oh, yeah.
because sometimes the bottom of a cab will look absolutely spectacular. Better than the top by far. It changes a lot how the play of light works. That rounded dome and then the shorter dome on the bottom. So example. Kind of look at both sides and see what I mean. Really interesting to look at the optics, like just kind of play with them. Show everyone kind of what I'm talking about. Cameras never pick up opals quite the way they look in real life. But the bottom, 8. I won't even hesitate on that one, dude. We've been sitting here staring at that for the last like 10 minutes. I keep playing with that particular opal. That one was
Go on.
oh, look at this one again. After this, I will move to tanzanite. Yeah. I'd imagine like I hate doing rings with opal, but setting this upside down in a cathedral type setting with black diamonds around it or black anything, even midnight blue sapphires would look really cool. That color contrast. This one?
I think so.
Cool. Are you talking this faceted one I was just showing off? Or the one we were Googling? It is a nice facet. Like optically speaking, there's no point to it, but stylistically, enjoy your meal.
Yum.
He's all tucked up at your back.
I know.
He's so adorable like that. He's such a friendly cat. I think he meant this one.
I'll leave a question.
Good idea.
Ask him later.
Yeah. Okay, I think I've shown them all off. Where are these two lids from? Those two. Did I show this one off? Yeah, I showed off this one. This is the other one that. Yeah, it's just not showing up.
Better on the screen.
It does. This one's a bit smaller, but for some reason it has like a lot of green that just is not showing up. And it happens. I also have way better light over here. I had to. That thing was on when I got them, and I had to turn it off.
Too much flash.
I was like, they can't look this good because it made them look ridiculously good. Let's see here. This one's like 5mm round. It's a faceted, $6, and then this parcel has one of those same, but then a matching set of ovals for $6. Tanzanites, calibrated 5x 6 pairs. I might do a couple auctions. See if anyone's hanging out after this. Got the hopefully soon I'll be putting in a new order of tanzanite, and I'll get some different shapes and sizes. Did I move the trash can? That was dumb. What's that? You want to turn the heater down all the way? It's just bucket. Yeah. I normally keep it like right underneath where you're at because I'm often it's a good spot. Now, buddy, you've been sharing that seat with her for like 10 minutes.
But I've got to.
She gets up, and that means you've got to move and try to move, like, push her out of her spot. That's not fair. No. That is. God, you're such a good cat. What's that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's a good boy. Don't pay any attention. No. She's not going out the door, I promise. You're not even going to try. You're being smart this time, aren't you? Good boy. Good boy. Okay. So we got the $5 3x5 pairs. Well, $5, $3, and $2, depending on the. They're all pretty much the same clarity, but the color of a few of them, or of like the top row, is much darker. I want to take like 10 or 12 of these and put them around one of the amethysts that I've got and make a flower. I think it would look really pretty. Opal guy, you missed the opals. I got in opals this week. Still getting them all packaged and all that. Tanzanite pear. Is that AAA? I've got a lot of light on it right now, too. I'm noticing. I wonder if what this will change. I'm sure they'll have opals, quite a bit of them, for quite some time to come. I'll be doing a lot of showing off opals. Hey, Bryce. That's a really nice one. Where's my marker? No. Oh, hey, I can remember that one. Got black and blue. Keep my eye on that. Might end up pulling that last one for myself because that's what I do. I stare at tons and tons and tons of gemstones, and when I see the absolute best, I go and make something with them. This one's not bad. Not bad at all. All $5. It just struck me. I have jewelry and open slots. Let's drop a couple of my pieces of jewelry out there. Because waste not, want not. I have space. Ow. Yep. Yep. Let's see. You. How about you? You. There we go. I'm not going face down. There we go. But Alexandrite. Personally, I don't have any mini stones that would be considered like super expensive. Actually, I don't have many or any that would be considered super expensive. I don't even have many that would be considered expensive by a lot of jewelers, most jewelers. Because I don't have $2,000 to drop all the time on rocks. And some rocks get really, really dumb. This is the most expensive pendant out. No. Yeah, although it's mainly because it's got a lot of diamond weight and gold weight in it. Gold, silver, and diamonds. I have some zircons and sapphires that are a couple hundred. Some opals. Piece of Australian there that I fell in love with. Yes. I've said a few. Montana has a plethora of colors of sapphires. I've been able to set a few lavender color ones. This one's an unheated. Whoa, what? I'm slacking. I missed a jar, but it's $2. Heck, I have a magenta pink one from that's Montana. I'm gonna undo the zoom if I haven't already. Oh, it is undone. Never mind. That one's lost to the freaking void. So yeah, AAA, AA, and unheated. And then for jewelry, there is my polishing cloth. Meow meow, what did you do with it? Of course I blame you. Who else would I blame? 12 is really it was fun. I every once in a while I get to play with casting, and I really do enjoy it when I can make it work. Gotta do some maintenance on that printer and get it running. So I casted the 3 parts as 3 different projects. I did a bunch of these masks, bunch of dice, and a couple of the bolts, and it just came together eventually. It turned out to be a really cool pendant. Another one of those. I love getting opals like this to play with. Deck this one out here soon. My Kyber pendant. It would be cool to get some dragon heads that I could do casting with. I would be open to trying it if I could get the right models that would or it's the wax mold that I'm having trouble with right now. Thank you. I put a lot of time and effort into my pendants, Marnie. The blue zircon is one of my favorites. 10 years ago, it would have definitely been like my main everyday piece. Blue zircon in the middle, sapphires and diamond, set in sterling silver and gold. And it's etched and finished on all sides, all handmade, hand fabricated, a unique piece that you're not you're not going to have to worry about someone else having your pendant with one of these. That's for sure. 'Cause I can't even replicate that thing. This was inspired by some like old-fashioned Tiffany designs that I had seen. I took some Montana sapphires and a agate from around here and a couple little diamonds. I did the work on the agate and that sapphire myself. I'm so excited for this faceting machine. Like, I'm gonna get to take a lot of the rough sapphire that I have and turn them into my own, like, ah, I need I need a camera person. I really do. With that backyard, Carolyn, I need a camera person. I know. I'm aware.
I bet you could find somebody who will work.
I have to keep my eye open at the festival this next weekend.
I bet you.
I got plenty of jewelry still. Hmm. Going on the tanzanites today. See here. Guess I got what do I got back there? Peridot, garnets, sapphires. I'll take the tray with the peridot. I think. Play with that for now. Thank you. Yeah, you pretty much. Wow, I remember everything that damn near that's on this tray. Just doesn't have you nailed it with what was on. Alrighty. Oh, blue topaz. I got some really pretty ones on here. Let's see. 2 rows of blue topaz. Okay. I can abide that. A row of sapphires. Wait, what was what? Oh, tanzanite. It was just tanzanite. Triple A, double A, the little pairs that I have, the baggies filled of. I can bring them back if you want. No colored sapphires. Yeah, do a yellow, an orange, and a green. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Mhm. Thank you. Um, ovals. Got you 2 of the blue topaz ovals. Switch those around because I'm gonna have to find a source for more blue topaz. Let's see, $5 and $6. Jesse, you're also lagging a bit. I'm realizing. We'll hand these to you. So we still got 2 oval shape left. The rest are going to be pairs or teardrops. That one's $5. This next one, I get confused all the time. I figured it was just me doing that. It's it's a skill I've mastered, actually, being confused. Ooh, ooh, I like this one. That one's pretty. How much is that? $6. I'm not sure that when these are gone. How much is 23 and 24? 24 is like 500. 23 I do for 120. And all the stones from this came from festivals. The sapphire and the quartz were all both found by people who traded to me at a festival here in Montana, our local cannabis festivals. And then I made the pendant out of them, kind of a special one. At least to me, it is. I really like that style, though. Beaver has a mini lathe for $45. I know this is striking me out of nowhere, but a lathe under $50.
That one.
I almost bought one last night, but I was like, I just got a fucking faceting machine. Excuse my language.
Yeah, you should probably play with that first.
And I'm like, I don't know that I need to get any new tools right now. Like, I haven't even gotten the 3D printer working yet. Marnie, I'm with you. I wish I could afford 24 too. This is topaz. These are sapphire down here. $23 is definitely more affordable.
And I like everything first round here.
That's my favorite part about it, is how it was all sourced.
You can put some mountain on it.
No. No, actually, you know the guys who go and they basically bring breakfast and lunch and dinner to all those vendors.
Mm-hmm.
They were the ones who traded them to me.
Oh.
And so they got hooked up because they're also bringing all the vendors free food every day out there. They're such wonderful people, and they can't afford a piece of my jewelry, but at the same time, I'm like, you're doing a lot and putting a lot out into this just to be good people. How about this nice piece? Also made them a couple wraps while I was up there. They're awesome people. Yeah, I know. No, I know you're joking. I'm just it's gotten to be habit because I'm trying to act like I'm a professional.
Professional swear.
Like if you go if you go watch Gem Shopping Network where they're selling $10,000 rings all day, you never hear them drop the F bomb. That said, you never hear them say, I think they're asking too much for a piece too, or I'm I'm pretty sure like those stones over there that I was like, yeah, we might give those away or something. Like they don't do that.
Exactly. We are
I try. Feel I'm a little amateur at it some days.
the amateur.
Be,
Genuine.
being a human, I don't know.
So being human, yeah, we're all.
I feel a little amateur sometimes. That last one was 4. This one's 3. Blue topaz is cool. You can get like some decent sized stones for fairly cheap, and they look. It's the only way you're getting blue without spending dumb amounts of money. I guess appetite, but other than that, we start getting into the sapphires of the blue color, and like this one's 17. It's got inclusions. It's fracture filled, so that's a process where while they're heat treating it, they submerge it into glass to fill the fractures that are naturally occurring, and then they facet it and hope it doesn't fall apart while they're faceting it. I've actually seen a clip of that. Apparently, that could be a fairly frustrating thing. Which makes me respect the lapidaries who cut this. For 17, beautiful stone. Most definitely. What am I missing? I feel that one, Marnie. Ken, I can relate. We just organized my house a month ago, and it's already falling into disrepair, and I still can't find anything. I don't know. I'm keeping it up all right.
I'm constantly scolding you.
It could be a hell of a lot worse. I almost actually kind of want to ask you about your friends and getting like trading them a piece to get some help getting
they
this
said they'd be interested. I just don't know. They were
out.
Spring break.
Out. They went out into the wild. We live in freaking OCD. See, I don't have the OCD for sure personally. I mean, seeing as how I see my cat as the point of life, I think I'm probably codependent to a point. Yeah, that's a pretty one. You can see the growth line structures in it still too. That's a sapphire. A t-shirt with warnings. That one's 20. That's hilarious. I could only imagine seeing a few of those around at the festivals. I'm just like, it's a good step of communication, though. I'm all for it, personally. Communication is one of the most important things, especially in interpersonal relationships. Yeah, that's sparkly with the lid on. I want to see what's going on that makes it so freaking sparkly. Really decent faceting. A couple of the inclusions are making it sparkle as well. I'm guessing a little bit of that's going to be the filling. Oh, damn. $9. Damn's not bad. It's bad. It's not like dropping the F-bomb. Thankfully, I'm not on live TV. Then I'd have to worry about the FCC and stuff. It's a yellow sapphire for $9.
The one I thought was topaz. Because I've only ever seen yellow topaz. So.
You know, it's funny. Everyone tells me that I have seen very little actual yellow topaz.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of one of the more expensive ones when it's truly yellow, and most times it's blue. Like half of the blue colored tray over there that are my nice ones that I use in my art are all topaz. But yeah, that's like for me, it was always citrine that I saw as yellow.
Yeah.
Because that you get parcels like 100-carat mix packets and 50 carats of citrine. What? I missed a digit on that. There should be another number on that, either in front of or behind the 7. Either way, because that's not a bad little orange sapphire there. I don't think this one's fracture filled. I do believe it is beryllium diffusion treating, which is actually a fairly stable one, at least, if I'm correct. It could have fracture filling. I doubt it. $7. What the? I was not in my right mind when I priced that one. What did I miss? No true words. $88. That's funny. That would be a hilarious logo. Okay, moving on. Throw up some peridot. Do we still have a sundown? I know we're getting close to that whole time where the sun just disappears for a while. I'm talking about the long, long days we get in the summer.
Oh.
Or the night disappears is what I meant to say though.
Yeah, was like,
Yes.
confused.
See, and I barely touched that. That's why I told you I didn't need that.
I was like, am I just stoned or what? I didn't get it.
Mixed up here. No, how are the sundown goes away. It's like the sun's up till 10 o'clock. Yeah. I don't know if it's like that now, but
it's staying light till almost 9 o'clock.
Is it almost 9? It seemed like it was really late last night.
Oh yeah, no, not dementia.
Marty, I hit that point long ago, like at 12. My hip just was like, I'm out. Peace. We haven't been on talking terms since. It was instant old man syndrome from there. By 14, I was out on the front yard screaming at the neighbor kids to get off my lawn. This is $4. That is a really nice one. I feel like it's in the wrong container. Like, that's just what happens with how I buy estates. Some estates I get them cheap enough where like this would have been in one of those estates where a similar sized rock is costing $2 more. I can, yeah. I I haven't finished polishing it yet, but it can totally be for sale as is. It's on my desk in my room. It's a little one of the amethyst wrapped in done in a simple silver wire wrap. I did it in about an hour. Fairly simple. Of course. Thank you. A giant fingerprint. He'll have a fingerprint again. That's a big stone. Big stones get fingerprints. It's just how it goes. It almost doesn't need to be polished, but I probably just put these to it. Probably good. Absolutely. And I support your right to be a dude made of opal. Yes, yes, peridot. Yeah, we could probably auction this thing at towards a little later on or now. I mean, go through the peridot real quick. That one was 4. Kind of a. I see it's got an inclusion, so that might have caught my eye. I'll also discount, just discounting 4. It is a really pretty amethyst. 5, 4. One of these had, when I was looking at it, it had like a flower on the inside facets. The way it had its extinction, it was kind of cool. Yes, it's peridot. I figured that's what it was, something to that effect, Jesse. This one's 3. There's sparkle going on that. That one's 6. $10 pear shape. Say $8. Sorry for what's about to happen. What's that? To oval peridot. Yes. You know exactly which ones. Those 2. 4 and 4. Then I got round brilliance for 5, $4 and $5. Well, okay. $5. It's a really well cut one. I got you 2 ovals. Twins? Here, don't write this on the tab, but throw it in with those if you can. I got you. One of them was a little different, so I just threw in the $6 one that was identical with one of the $4 ones. It's on me. Nice. For $4, that's a good one. I think it's a 4mm round, roughly. That's the one that had the star. $5 for this one. Kind of see what I'm talking about too in the light, how those arrows pop out.
Oh yeah.
So dope. $5. Make a cute little ring. This one's $5. Peridot. Love it. I'm trying to wait till I know Jesse's off work to do any auctions, or especially like the piece from yesterday, which is how I'll do that. I'll just start it at 1. Because I want to make sure he has a chance. I might show some random opals. You're welcome. And that one's $4. Got a bit of extinction going on. Same with this one. That one's $4, but has probably should have been $5. Compared with one of those that has round brilliant cutting going down deeper. 15. Yeah, I concur.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, the opals. We got some opals. How you doing, Joseph? I can show you a couple of the opals if you want. Or if you're just they were one of the early things I showed, so if you just want to catch it later, I've got plenty of opals, my friend. I'm always open. It doesn't look bad, just polished up with the sunshine cloth. I did a fairly decent job wrapping this, just straight out. Look better polished, but that's my personal opinion.
Yeah, it's alright. Just kidding.
I mean, that's how I'm.
Shut up.
That's pretty much how I am about it. But again, I did it in about an hour.
And I just like that style. It's different, but it's not. You know.
I've been working on.
Dainty.
I've been working for some time, like a couple of years, trying to figure out a pendant of this type that works mechanically speaking, and it's been a. This one's one of the better ones.
Well, you wrapped one of those pieces before I Crystal Mountain and for me, and it turned out I really like the way that wrapped.
Another one. Really liked how it came out, and it was kind of the same design concept. Actually, I can't replicate it. I keep trying.
Well, yesterday's feet has some fans.
It seems to. Thank you, Marnie. Although I do strive to make sure everything is affordable as possible. Like, there's 1.17 carats of diamond in this, and I'm only asking $2,500 for it. If you go look at like comparable pieces, diamond weight wise, and the gold weight in this would even be similar, just has a lot of extra silver with it, they'd be like $3,000. Right on, man. I'll end up just like the next time you get a parcel or something, I'll end up just throwing one of these in just to show you what they're about. Thank you, Chris. I try. It's my passion. Like, I won't lie. I would love to give a lot of the behind the scenes work that goes into this. Say putting all of the gems in the containers and writing a price on them and accounting and all that stuff to someone else, because I would rather focus on building this and the channel and teaching, but I'll get there. This is actually picking up fast enough where I might end up being able to hire someone if I can find the right person. I'm gonna put this one. So last night's pendant was based on this design, which I shouldn't sell because I want to replicate this one. It turned out so well.
That's all curvy and
yeah, it's just perfect.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It just came out perfect. I wish I would have put a diamond in that instead of like the topaz, because it was, or that purple Montana sapphire or something. It's just one of those happy accidents.
Yeah, it's yeah, like that's stunning.
I think if I polished this and did the antiquing, it would have a similar feel to it. Yeah, no, the lights actually take a lot away from the precious white opal. It's the way it is. What are the rocks that I got to show today? I'll probably show the crystals again in a bit. Anyone else want any peridot while we got it out? Put 19 off just so no one tries to buy 19 straight out. Auction it off later. Do a no reserve auction on it. I'll risk it. Well, thank you, Joseph. Colors in opal just get washed out so bad. Yeah, this one's pretty dope.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not exactly a small one. Let's see, I'll weigh this one. What do we got here? 4.65 carats. So not quite 5 carats, but dang close. It's got red, green, blue, more green, yellow. It's got the rainbow. It is the rainbow. I love opals so much. And this one, I want to do something with this. I think matching this with sapphire garnets, with how it's mostly black and green.
It will pop those little bits of red out with the garnet.
Yeah. Like, I think this would look great with sapphire garnets in a pendant, and a pendant that's like darkly antiqued with those bright sapphirites. I love opals so much. What's that? They
thought they were just white.
Actually, and so the rock and mineral, someone had let me know that they had opals available there that were really nice, and they look about this nice, but the prices they had are higher than I'm selling for. And I'm like, I would go scoop them up, but I just have a really really good source for them.
Yeah, unfortunately, doing this business, you get jaded on retail.
Yeah, especially on, yeah, definitely. And it's really hard to remember. Like, I saw somebody who had posted a Tiffany and Co. new gold ruby necklace last night, and they posted the price tag, and it just took everything I had not to say, well, you are paying probably about 1,000 of that just for the name tag alone. Is it treated? I do not know. I do not believe so. With that said, I do not have the capability to identify treatments in opal myself yet. And so I will not say that they're not. I will say that I mean, that is the best answer I can give on that. I do know they're natural. Wait, now the black one, this black Ethiopian opal, this is definitely treated. I will always assume uh black Ethiopian opal, I automatically assume it's smoked. Like, even if they tell me it's not, I still assume it's smoked. It's just, again, I don't have the resources to tell, and so I just assume that, like, that one it is. As far as these, I've done quite a bit of microscopic observation and can find nothing that would make me think they are, but I also don't have the other stuff. Yeah, black opals. Oh, these are just a couple of opals. Will you type the word opals, Ethiopian opals, into chat? Thank you. I don't believe they are, Ken. And again, eventually I will be able to tell that, but I'm still in the process of learning. I don't believe they are. I'm not going to guarantee that, though. And I'm also pricing quite like they are. But they do not appear to be. Yeah, I don't think these are treated personally. The black ones I do, and that's just because they're always Ethiopian. It's really rare. That one just has so many colors. All sorts of opals. I didn't think about auctions for today. That was the one thing I did not prep for. You know, I'm just gonna do. I know it's possible. 0.07 carat. That's pretty small. But again, I know it's possible. It's pretty rare. I haven't seen them myself that I would truly believe yet, but I could see a small one like that. That makes sense. That's pretty good job working that small of a piece. That's not easy. Actually, that's the hardest thing to do is works like when I'm always trying to cab those little tiny sapphires by hand with a Dremel. Such a pain in the ass. Wait, amethyst. A whole tray amethyst. Thank you. Oh no. Yeah, claimed or possibly claimed. Till I know for sure on it, I don't want to. Get dopsticks or I feel you there. I'm gonna do a mix of amethyst. I'm gonna do some of the big ones that are priced rather affordably, and then some of the nice. Most likely, rockin' Joseph. There are times that it's possible. It does happen. Sometimes they find it in black with black coloring, but it's not common. Personally, I don't I it's just a buying policy of mine. No matter how much I trust the vendor, if they're telling me it's smoked, I just assume it is, or that it's not smoked and it's black, I assume it is. It's just the odds are so against it, or it's going to be priced accordingly. When it's priced accordingly, Yeah. You know what? We're gonna throw one of the bad boys out there, and then one of the other bad boys we're gonna save for auction. Two of them. We'll save two of them for auction. I think we'll throw up one of the opals on an auction too. Maybe we'll see. We'll actually grab one of those. Yeah, we'll go Do you see any that or have an empty white container? Oh yeah, right there, middle row. It's empty.
Like the
It would make sense with the size, Ken. Okay. We got these big ones. They're big. They will have some inclusions. Like $9. And that's what I did the it's always nice to get dry stable opal. These are the same type of stones that I used to make this pendant last night in the live stream. So if you're wanting to try and follow along with that, these are a great way to go. And you can learn, learn wire wrapping fairly affordably that way. Then you just go over to Mercari and put it up for like $10 if you're learning, $20, and you can learn for free. That's how I learned. You got to worry about paying your bills somehow. I wouldn't say it's bias. I personally would say it's fairly true. The bias is saying that they're better. I don't know that I can agree with that. In some aspects, there are benefits and disadvantages to either choice. Australian opals, you don't got to worry about water so much. That's nice. Like a buddy of mine, he does fishing in Alaska, and I'm making him a pendant because he's picked up a lot of my work, but it's all opals. And so I'm making him a pendant so he can wear on his fishing trip that the salt water won't just eat. Plus, I want a piece of my work on the deadliest catch. It's not actually one of those boats, but you know what I mean. If one of my pendants can survive that, you know what I'm saying?
that's what I've been watching Deadliest Catch this week.
Okay, well, yeah. So that was pretty much my idea. I was like, dude, I'm gonna make you one for free if you'll wear it. I want some video along the way of day 1, day 29, just out on the ocean. Just don't drop it in the water. Claim that cushion, $12. It's a nice cushion. It's got that cool inclusion in it too. Not inclusion, the color zoning inclusion still. See, this one's also 12. Seven and 8, absolutely. The colors, Ethiopian is some really nice stuff. It is. It's got its disadvantages. Like, that's one of my fears about vending this. I don't like vending the stuff. Outside vending, at least. Now, this one has, I see that, but of course I'm going to see that. But I just feel obligated to point it out. It's inclusion that has reached the surface and become an occlusion. That one's only 8. Wait, that's 7. You asked for 8, and yeah, that's 7. And then 8 is $9. It really is. That is a pretty one. Oh, Jesse, I got some chain for the project, including the specific type of chain that you were talking about. I got a perfect necklace. I can cut a chunk off of it for the bracelet, I'm pretty sure. Claymate? Joseph, I am confused. I am easily confused. I am struggling to fill in the blank.
It's a little dry. Honey.
I am.
Says he clean date and camera clay mate.
Oh! Oh! I handed that to you, right?
Yes. Sorry. Secretaried away.
Wow! Good for me. Proud of me. Well done, Ken. That went right over my head.
Not right over.
Just gone to the moon. It wasn't even coming back. I can see the color zoning from the angle I'm at. Now, face up, it's not so apparent, but at like that extreme angle, you can see the color zoning. Thank you. So we showed 7. Let's go to 9. That's $10. Oh wait, how much was? 7. Crossed out a 9 and made it 7.
I think we'll clean that one.
10. Wait, this one. I'm guessing.
That one, yeah. This will.
Number 9 for 10.
Yeah.
Boom. Claimed for Will. Thank you, Will. I hope you're feeling better soon, buddy. That one has a really nice glassy look to it. I never thought I would say that. Definitely has some extinction going on, but when the light hits it right, it glistens. Really pretty. $6. Good $6. Then these next ones fluctuate between 8 and 10. Most of them are 10. There is one that is $8. Will claims 11, I'm guessing. The $6 one. It sounds like you're refreshed. Holy shit. Better than crack.
It is better than crack. Might want to try water.
I resent that statement.
Oh, your window needs to look like it's a whole world.
It does, doesn't it? So cool. Yeesh, man. Thank you. Monster number 3. We're only 2 hours in, too. Where was I? This one's 8. I can see some slight color zoning and magnification. That is why I show magnification. This one's 10. It's a really pretty one. Faceting on that is really well done. Really want to start putting dots on some of these. If they don't sell, just snagging them. They'll notice as I'm going through, like, I'll be like, that's the perfect one to do some magic thing with. I can only make jewelry so fast. Yeah, that lag is insane. YouTube lag can be crazy. By the way, I want to just say thank you to all the thumbs up that we've gotten. I really appreciate it. Notice that's sitting at 12. And then I got this big one. A little higher quality. See all the fuzz. The JTV stone, I'm pretty sure. This one is 30. I'd mark that down to 25. It's a fairly sizable stone. It's 4 carats. It's a big one. And it's like perfect. Not perfect, not flawless, but like it is eye clean, fairly loop clean, well cut, good color. It is nice. I can't always do, like just estate shopping. Sometimes I see a nice one like that and it's priced well enough I can pick it up. Let's see, where did I get all these from? Thank you. Any last looks? I think I've gone through most of my trays. Probably show the crystals. No, I have not. Do I have? Oh, we have more moonstone. I forgot about this. Let's see this. No. See here. Top row. That's definitely an auction. What are these? 4 and 5? What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's an auction. That's right.
Oh.
That's why I set that over there.
Oh, I thought you were keeping that one out. Lord.
So if I'm auctioning this, what did I keep? That's always a question that it should. There were 5 in that package. Dang it. I'm waiting for them to get back from a holiday. The moment they do, done. Like, how much is a kilo? It is nice. I wouldn't mind having a lot of it around. Even if it slowly sells, it'll sell. Beautiful stuff. So for now. And just to show off what we're talking about, later on we'll be auctioning this. It, it's not quite showing it the same color you see in real life. In real life, you see a much more pinkish purple. Purple? What would you say?
Yeah, light purple.
Light purple?
You get flashes of it there.
It does just, yeah, it just,
More steady one. More creasy.
yeah, more clearly. It's gorgeous. All right, we'll go through this. Took a parcel of garnets. One is marked 7. Some of them come from different parcels. That'll greatly affect the price. Like this one's 3. Got some fuzz on it. These containers always do that. My only complaint about them. And then I get fingerprints on them trying to get the fuzz off. The lag can be nightmarish on YouTube sometimes. $3.5 for this next one. Get it out of the shadow zone of the phone. 4 is 7. $4 for this one. This next one is 5. I forgot to reprice it. It's purple. This is a rhodolite garnet. It's got a higher refractive index, which basically means its sparkle is like more bright or intense. Or can translate to that in its brilliance. Something I've personally noticed, stones that have a higher refractive index just have more sparkle in them, where lower stones, it's almost like a sheen in the bouncing off the back facets. It is not always the case. Some polished, some lapidaries can get a stone polished up to the point where they can make quartz sparkle insanely. Why is that? I can't multitask very well either. I've actually realized I pretty much have to devote entire days to different types of tasks. Like I can't do 2 hours a day of this and 2 hours a day of that. It's like I've got to do Monday shipping and blah blah blah. And Tuesday I can work in the shop, and then Wednesday sort rocks and price shit. It'd be nicer. I don't know how people can get their minds on so many different tracks in one day. It doesn't click with me. Oh, I feel you. Yeah, it's a struggle. This one is dope.
Oh, yeah.
It's bright. It's got good brilliance.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's got a really good polish. What's the price tag on this one? 14. Okay, well that makes sense. I didn't even look at the price tag before that. I'd opened it and was like, that is really pretty. A little steep. I'll do 10. Really good deal. I love that term. And then we got this one, it's 4. A little more saturated color wise, and that stops the brilliance from being as bright. But it also gives you that deeper, darker blood red. I like that term.
I like it when it was.
You might be. Chat's been doing that to me all day. I've actually been seeing messages pop up in between two other messages when it like the lag catches up, and it inserts it to where they made it in the timetable. I've seen that happen like twice today. That or I totally missed someone's message. This next one's 4. And it comes with a giant fingerprint because it's a giant garnet. Not giant, but it's fairly large. Citrine. And yeah, so all the yellow and orange stones that I would get when I started out were all like that citrine yellow color there. I think it was probably a year before I got my first peach color, like topaz. I still have it. 2 garnets. Yeah, I know which 2 actually off the top of my head. The one $14 one and the $7 one. It's basically smaller, but both are super well cut. Thank you, Jesse. Wait, oh, yep, they're both ovals. That works perfectly because they. I have obnoxious giant jewelry that sparkles like I'm the chosen one from some like ancient religion or something. Just from what I see in the movies, that's kind of where D&D lost.
Jesse wants to know what that
Bluestone. What was the bluestone? Blue. This bluestone? Did you catch this from it just flying through the iolite? $8 or no? Yeah, $8 iolite. Is my bracelet within reach of you right now? No, you didn't have to get it up. I was just asking if it was in
I
reach.
actually need to.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, this is how I show off mine, Ken. I bring a little of the disorder in my mind into people's life by wearing this stuff around town whenever I go out. You claim this. Okay. I need a new car. I'm cool with that. I got you, Jesse. I like $8. It's my baby. And it sparkles really bright, which I'm sure dazzles some. I like. Let's see. We'll show some citrine. Actually, we'll show some citrine, some tourmaline, and then some citrine. Some sapphire, some tourmaline, then some citrine. We'll show that one really freaking awesome one we picked out earlier. It was a good find. Autism?
Autism. I smoke too much weed.
It's, I hear that's similar to like early onset dream. Yeah. All right, so we got a sapphire garnet here. This is a 3x5, 15. Beautiful little faceted stone. 13? What is 13? Oh, of course. See, Carolyn, you nailed it.
That's the one.
That's the one. For 9. And we were talking before the show because this dropped, and when she picked it up, she was like, oh, wow. Like, $9, that's out of my mind. A nice one. I don't know if it's treated or not, but it's not the like stupid color that you would get from a treated one. That obvious Madeira citrine orange, screaming orange, but it is, I mean, it could be. It is a very nicely colored one compared to all the rest. You, yeah. Here you go.
I was trying to figure out what kind of ism Jesse was talking about there, but he's ready to claim.
Little trillion shape. I'm gonna have some Montana sapphires coming this size here soon. And I'm gonna cut them myself. That's 14. Sapphirites are really pretty. I like using them in my work, but also when I do, it's costly fast because it's like between using when I get on a tanzanite sapphirite kick because the two go really well together when you're creating jewelry. Where's Tanzanite? Will you hand me a couple of the deeper blue tanzanite pairs? I want to show this off. Like the color arrangement just goes super well together in pieces, and like this pave style of wire wrapping, super fun to do. But you eat up stones or money really quick when you do that with these. But it looks so pretty when you do. Keep those 2 tanzanite down there at the bottom. So yeah, 1 is the oval, 2 is the trillion, and 3 is the marquee cut. Savorite. That's 15. Then we've got a tourmaline. That's 6. It's always a delight when I find these on my refractometer. I don't know why. Probably because they're actually, for semi-precious stones, they're one of the rarer that comes along. Almost rarer than tanzanite, actually. Which is odd. Some of the inclusions in this just add extra sparkle. sorry. It gets distracting so easily.
Every day I put my dog in it. Oh my god, you're the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's easy. Your dogs are adorable though, especially the little one. She knows how to use that littleness to be extra adorable.
Oh yeah.
This one's
I'm ever poor, I'm gonna go sit out with her in McDonald's with my dog and beg for food and she'll get happy meals all day.
throw up a joke. I always tell people that like throw up a joke, you'll make way more money than anything about asking or needing help.
Yeah, well, I just keep my dog.
And if you're in Vegas, I'm not even kidding. Just write "F you." Don't even bleep it out like I am. Just straight up write "fuck you" on a piece of cardboard. Put a smiley face on it. Go out and put a bunch of energy on it. People just throw you money all day. It's dumb. I've never made that much money in my life. What was 10? 10 was a tourmaline. $6. Yeah, it's kind of. I also made a lot of money on the Vegas Strip writing "crack doesn't grow on trees." But when I would put, I need help, like anything helps, homeless, I need a shower. Actually, that's what got me to write "fu" on the sign was I needed a shower and I was like, I just need to take a shower, please. It'd been a month. And like no one gave a fuck. No donations, nothing. And finally I just lost it and I wrote "fu" on the thing and suddenly I'm getting a bunch of money handed to me and I'm like, what is going on here? Thank you, Jesse. And after that I realized it's all about the joke. I'd go I'd go dig tuxedos out of like dumpsters and stuff. This year? Oh, that tourmaline. Back then I was on the dark chocolate, definitely. Chocolate tourmaline. It's red. What color would you say that last one was? Reddish, greenish.
Well, I kind of think it's like amberish, reddish, brownish.
Amberish. I'm gonna go with her description.
Yeah, like a dark amber color.
Like a dark amber. Thank you. It was playing tricks on my eyes. A nice citrine. Price tag on that. $5. $5. That is really shiny. Nice, Ken. That's what's up. I don't got any big ones like that. Not yet. Let's see, 9 is $8. Nice oval. The last one was cushion. Claim the cushion. Yeah, I was I was holding it up for a little bit because it was a really stupid good deal. This one's pretty nice too. Actually, all these really are very nice citrine. It's a fairly lighter color, but it's definitely noticeable. To be fair, Ken, Australian opal is pretty prone to crazing too. Something I've noticed. Like all opal, I think it's just the nature of the beast, sadly, at this point. I've got a little jar that's got 4 really nice opals in it, and 3 out of the 4 have crazing going on. And they're all Australian. My plans are kind of to cut them in half and utilize the halves and just cut out the crazing. Nice one too. What's that one? 5? 5. That one is pretty bright. Yeah, waste not, want not, right? One, like, actually 2 of them now I got for free when I was buying a pendant with some diamonds in it to break apart for the diamonds and the gold. Get an opal that comes along for free. It's not in good condition, but yeah, rough material. Is it? I haven't gotten to really play with much Brazilian opal yet. Someday I would like to. Again, I want to mess with all the stones. All of them. $6? Yeah, let's say $6 for that last one. And this one just has an F written on it. So that must mean 5. I'm pretty sure it was actually a 5, but it got wiped in. Yeah. Or my version of a 5. Very pretty one. Citrine. Or, well, those are citrine. These 3 are tourmaline, and these 3 are sapphire garnets, and then tanzanite. Claim 16. And 4. Thank you. I don't know how long it's been since you've sent me an email or if you could shoot me an email just it's easier to find for me, I would really appreciate it, or in a message on Etsy. Either will work. Let's see here. What to do now? Getting to be fairly late. Jesse, how long till you're home? Are you home? Or off work at least? So I can do some auctions. Jesse. I don't know if he's here right now or not. I plan to. I know I'm getting close, or that should be getting close. I'm gonna hand you 2 tanzanite real quick. And then I'm gonna snag the crystals again. Oh yeah. Auto corrupt strikes again.
No, that was my headphones.
Actually, on one of those. Y'all good, Ken? Show off crystals again. Showed these off pretty early in the show today. Yeah. Okay. Are you still at work? I think they're rutile, but I don't know. Really don't. Cool. I'll show these off real quick, and then I'll do a few auctions. This one's 20 or 15. It came off of another piece that isn't on the board at the moment. It was 20. Where's that at? This is that other piece. It's got some of the same type of like rutile inclusions in it that are just really interesting to look at. Like, what are those? They remind me of like butter or moth antennae. You claim 21? Nope, it's a totally different one. This one, Joseph, this one's 15. Ignore the sticker. The sticker is lying. This one's 15. The bigger one is 20. Uh, Marnie, it is coming up next. You don't want the smaller one. You want the bigger one. I think that's why they're priced the same, is because I like that other one. So I wrote 20 on it so it wouldn't sell. And then Faith, $10 one. It's got a flat bottom to it, a whole bracer with that. Could you imagine just having a bracelet or something crazy with that on it? It'd be pretty cool. Yeah. And I know some ladies who would really dig a big ring like that. Actually, truth be told, I snagged a couple slightly smaller specimens to experiment with. Of course you do. No. Hmm. Of course you do. If you want it, it's yours. God, I love this one so much. It's yours. It's yours. I really love it. Good find. This is the cool thing about estate sales is you find some real beauties like this. Actually, I've got a few in my bookcase. Not none with these like type of rutile inclusions, although if that other part of this doesn't get sold, it will. Good sleeping kitties. Two-finger ring? Totally possible. 15.
Marnie.
Yeah.
He's almost crying, Marnie.
I'm not.
Aren't you?
Slander. This one's 20. 13. This one? This puppy? We got a couple. I honestly I lost track of which one was in my hand at the moment. Uh, this super big piece is 45. The one I think I was holding was 20. Was this one? Uh, However, with that said, this one is also 20 sticker.
Yes, and
Uh, all three? Yes, to all. Okay. Uh, see, 20, 20, 45, 80. 80. Got you down for 80 on those three? For a little discount on them. I appreciate you. Thank you. They were very, very pretty pieces. This is the other big one that I got. It's bigger, but it's the crystals aren't quite the same, although there is a lot to look at. Like this here is the perfect way to be looking at this via magnification, in my opinion. Gives you some really cool stuff to look at. That one's got rutile or something. Got some sort of crystals in it. Ready? Definitely rocking tonight. Take that also. Thank you, buddy. It's a pretty one. Yeah. Uh, yeah. About $5 off of it. The last one was 40. Since you're picking up a kind of a uh, wholesale lot, buying many pieces. They all have these purple tips to them, or not all of them, but a lot of them do. It is so pretty. It feels like that, Faith, when you're unwrapping a package like that, it feels like you're unwrapping the mother load every time. Or you get one of these, it's a magical feeling. I feel blessed that I get to do that. It's like each time you get to discover a new piece, and I find a way if I can to learn something new from each piece. Can't always do that. It was easier in the beginning for sure. Let's see here. And that also the see here, do 40. That isn't it is gorgeous. Is this? Yeah. Do me a favor with that. If you could set it or something, yeah, just to make sure it's.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep those separated like that too, but just get too much. This was just again.
Yeah. That geode is awesome. I want to. I have seen someone make a chair out of a geode that was one of this stuff, but bigger crystals, or maybe it was a table. I don't remember what they were working on specifically, but it was dope and mesmerizing, and I want to do something like that. I just remember the big geode and a plane of glass halfway into it was awesome. C1 and 22. 22 is 35. And then number 1, chairs. See, I could see, and I swear that's what it was, but it just what I'm remembering in my head would make more sense as a coffee table or something, because of how they had the plane of glass sticking into the mouth it was cool. It was a piece of art. See, like I see stuff like this, and I'm just like, can you imagine the geode that would produce something like that? You two are hilarious. You're good. It's kind of what it's kind of important.
Yeah, just don't let you rub together.
All right, and I think we're getting to the point where auctions. It might be auction time. Jesse's off work. I know some people have probably been waiting patiently. I give it him. I'll start a small. I think you say and you. I think it's like a 10 by 8. Might be a 12 by 10. No, it's a 10 by 8. This is a 10 by 8 amethyst. And we'll start it on our auction here. Minimum bid $1, $1 increments. If anyone is interested, the time is now. $1. We got $1. Pretty good price. It's amethyst. Jesse got $1. Anyone got $2? Jesus. It's like 20 minutes long. Sorry. Your song. You got me on it now. It's your fault.
This one's far better.
Oh,
No, not this one.
Melinda comes in with $5. I'll throw a chunk of amethyst up. See what happens. Melinda's bidding 5. Jesse bids 7. Now you're sleeping all. Yeah. You'll be a pain in my ass tonight, aren't you? That's why I'm gonna wake you up. Yeah. How you like them apples? Just fine, because you're getting pets. I know how to, yeah. Getting good at working this. You guys. We got 7. Oh, no. We have no hammer. That's okay. We don't need a hammer. Yeah, that's why I don't need a hammer. 7 highest bid going once. $7 going twice. Jesse, you're in the lead with $7. Love Faith bids $8. 10-4. Gifting is awesome. I love seeing gifting. Someone sent me a gift from World of Rockhounds. When I got my package, I was like, that made me. I cherish that. I'm gonna make something cool. I see 850. I see 850. Going once. 8. Yeah. You two are amazing. 850 going to Jesse. 851 going to. Guys, I'm 851 going to Jesse. It's an auction. I can't quite do that. That would have been hilarious too. It would have been. 851 going twice. 851 and sold. And going into Melinda's box. Yeah, box.
What is it? Where does she have one going here?
I think so. I might be wrong. Has she not gotten something today?
Not today.
Then no. No, she would not. Melinda, you now have an open box apparently. I'll work out shipping with you, or wait until you snag a gemstone. Well, Faith had asked for me to just randomly throw up a chunk of amethyst, so random chunk of amethyst, $1 minimum bid.
Ooh.
Go. Yeah, that could be a score for somebody. Y'all are amazing. Chris bids 5. Jesse comes in and bids 10. Marnie has 11. So much easier to pronounce, Faith. I almost always, like, that's my brain goes to it first.
Well, I'm trying to stay
Same.
to who each person is under there.
Me too.
Pseudonym.
But it's hard.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only one who puts in a name into my pseudonym that's harder to say than my real name. Everyone else usually goes the other direction. Not me. No.
Yes, Joseph. It's at 13 right now.
Yes, Joseph. It's we're doing at 13 at the moment. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Because I'm not always on the ball, and I know I'm not always on the ball. Sometimes I'm in the other room. Joseph for 15. We got a pretty piece of amethyst here. And it's got some of them cool little maybe rutile crystals in some of the crystals in this one too. I always love finding these auction, or not auctions, the estates like this. See, I'm trying to read here. Ken. My DH has. Wait, what? DH. Why is it going over my head? It shouldn't be, but it is. Chris, I see you. 18. Chris bids $18. Jesse bids 20. Joseph bids 25. I throw up this one's a big brother in a moment. Now that you said something, I can't stop seeing ice or like ice walls in the ocean type thing.
I've been watching Deadly's Catch too, so
Yeah, I see how you. Yeah, no, it totally. And I also like see that and think, I bet that could look so cool after I do something with the grinding wheel, but that would be a sin. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Thank you. Jesse's out. We got a 25 going once. Got 25 going twice. 25 going to Joseph 3 times. Hammers up and sold. Thank you, Joseph. 25. It really is.
Look how it feels too. Need black light? No, you don't. Okay. That'd be good.
We're thinking. We popped one of the somewhat bigger opals. Do a $1 auction on one of these. $1 starting now. appreciate you. And I'm excited to see all of you guys hanging out too. I appreciate it. Will, are you okay, buddy? And Will bids $1. I'm so sorry, man. I feel like you woke up, like you must have cracked your eyes open for a second just to catch that part and be like, and no one's bidding. Fine, I'll bid $1 for it. Go back to sleep now. Get rest and hydration, buddy, and I hope you feel better soon. Thank you. Hopefully soon. It's picking up. I'm actually, wow, enough bidding that I couldn't read it all fast enough. 3, 5, 7. Thank you. Y'all are absolutely amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you. Oh, $7. Damn good deal. Chris bids 8. Since I'm auctioning it, it's only fair. It's 1.35 carats. That's over a carat. When you're talking an opal, like, that's the nice thing about opals, even though I don't say wear them as a ring. They make great pendants, though. Chris bidding 8. Jesse bids 9. What's the back look? See, the back has them flat flashes. The front has like a colorful skyscape going on. Chris bids 10. I just got lost in this opal for a moment. Well, the opal and the jazz. You're right, though. Once you point out the happy birthday song, it starts to get annoying.
Yep.
And I'm pretty hard for something like that to actually start ticking, but it did. See, $10 coming from Chris. Joseph throws out 15. Power bid in there. Colors. I could just get lost in this, but I can get lost in about every opal. They're going to town up there. Oh, Rosie, huh? Are you sure it is Ethiopian material? I'll send you guys a sample. I promised I would. Sample will speak for itself. Jesse bid 17. You guys have gotten quite a bit from me. I don't mind throwing in an opal like this for you. You've done a lot. I appreciate you. That is a good point. Although any other way of holding it starts blinding out the colors, unfortunately. But yeah, I also agree that there's no need to excessively like. But if you're gonna use it in jewelry, that will happen. They are all fragile stones.
But that's the thing.
The oils, yeah, they
Yeah.
especially Ethiopian material will suck in liquids. Oh no, I know, but it's true. They do pull in certain types of liquid. Got 17 going to Jesse. God,
Some people are so triggered by that word.
17 going twice to Jesse. You got to remember that there's lag. Usually people let me know they're out, but give it a few. You can go in you can go in 3 times. Sold. Rosie out. Don't worry, Rosie. I'll be sending one to anyway, just because again you've done a lot to help me, and I wanna show you what a good Ethiopian opal looks like. Here you go, Jesse.
No, no thingy. The hands are moist.
Dear God. Yes. Good point.
Thank you.
Iolite. I got an iolite here. Yes. Yes. Good deal for that.
Too busy talking to the girls. And Ken.
It happens. It's easy to do. Got a beautiful piece of iolite here with some fingerprints on it. I'm seeing white sparkles. I'm seeing the black dots that would give it white sparkles. So it is possible that there might be some of the yeah. Oh wow, it does. I don't want to sell this now, but it's too late. This is a piece of sunstone iolite. I don't think that name fits it very well, but that's what they call it. It's got inclusions that will pop white in color when orientated the right direction. Ugh, it's a nice one. I mean, it's not like I don't see it very often. It's a favorite of mine. Get a lot of iolite. $1 minimum bid. Starts now. There's no reserve. I didn't notice the white sparkles. It's a cool effect. I think it's really pretty. Iolite, the Chris bids 20. See if I can get those to pop again. Come on, do it again. You can kind of see a few of them, but they're light like that. Sometimes getting that orientation can be difficult. Chris, 20, thank you. And I can see them right there as they kind of pop up. Hello. It's cool. I love this particular phenomena. That's just me. We sometimes you'll find a really nice one. The nicest one I had was in one of my earlier pendants, and I haven't found a good replacement for it ever since. We got $20 going to Chris once. Really, buddy? Is that so? $25. Joseph comes in with $25. Joseph and Rosie. See, and my confusion worked perfectly for me that time. Yeah, you can see it really sparkling up on the backside. Ah, for want of good faceting knowledge for iolite like this.
Ooh,
27 and then 30. Well, that actually makes me feel better at least. When I saw the sparkles in it, I was like, no one's gonna know what that even means or anything about that. So I'm glad to see people who I forget rockhounds actually these things. It's nice. So I wouldn't say it's like eye clean or anything personally, but it's kind of the cool part about it. We got Chris Anderson at 30. Joseph bows out on this. Now, if ooh, arrow, can I replicate that? Nope, not gonna do it, are you? That's okay. We got a 30 going once. We got 30 going twice. Chris. Hammers up and sold to Chris for 30. I don't have this one. You can put it in one. I've got the empty ones around somewhere.
okay.
There might even be a couple extra in one of the trays now that I think about it. Possibly. Maybe. Maybe not. Thank you. Nice one there. That one's. They don't come along like that every day. That one was a pretty one. The moment I saw the sparkles, I was like, how did I not notice that before? But that's it happens because I got different lighting here, and when I sat down here, it just became super obvious. Is what it is. All right, I got this interesting trillion. It's got a regular trillion cut back, but the top is checkerboard, crisscross. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I don't know how they say that one. I just going with the checkerboard. Yeah, no table. Well, technically, there's a little bit of a table, which is very, very small. Minimum bid $1. This stone is cut for perfection, not weight. Let's say 2.65 carat. You can tell they paid attention to the refractive index and they wanted it to be as like brilliant as possible, and that checkered board cutting on the top does a good job of that. $1. Jesse bids $5. Kind of does. It's interesting for sure. One more. $5 going to Jesse. We got no other Jesse. Sometimes you win them, and then other times you win them. You know what I mean? Melinda bid 7.
Oh, slide in there. Rosie's 10.
Rosie bids 10. I was gonna say, like, you really won this one if you got it for 5. That's insane. Good one. Huh? No one was bidding. I know, right? I mean, I understand. $12 from Melinda. Thank you. Jesse bids 14. Rosie bids 15. I can do some really cool things with this. This one came out of my mind. The one I was just stumbling all over earlier, you mean? I don't know, checkerboard? Chris. that there is like a trademarked name. It's Chris Cutter or something like that. They're making fun of the or playing off the crisscross.
Ah,
But I don't. And that's why I was like stuttering all over that earlier, and that's why when you asked me what name was that, I was like, yeah, I know you. I can fucking repeat that. I just call it checkerboard. 16 from Jesse. Trying to see what I'm talking about though. On the top where it's cut in the crisscrossing pattern. I swear it was like KRISS cut or something like that. But I can't say the name to save my life. Rosie bids 17. Jesse bids 20. Rosie cut. A lot of facets. I would. I love cardboard. What is that? That was not there before. Guys, I got to hold up. I've got to I don't know how, but dropping it onto cardboard, either I'm just noticing a fracture in it, or me dropping it onto the cardboard cracked it. And I take that stuff very seriously, so I have to. I want to see if I'm seeing the same thing I was seeing before. And get your opinion too, Jesse. I will totally let you pull out of that. Like that's not. I did not. I either did not notice that or it wasn't there before I dropped it. One of the two. But I take that very seriously. Aggravating. It's always amethyst that breaks on me.
because it's damaged.
1990. I mean, if that's top bid at the moment, I'll I'm serious. Like if you wanna, I'll even start it over at $1 because I don't think I did too, and it's just the angle, and I'm just noticing it because I was so busy looking at it from the top down because that's the way it's pretty. Like I was so mesmerized by this that I didn't notice that. It's possible, but it's there. All right. I'm just You guys know I'm very concerned about doing good business. That's the type of thing I feel like it should be disclosed before bidding starts. We got 20. I do my best, sir. I do my best. And or madam, with whomever I'm addressing at the moment. Thank you both. We got $20 going once.
It's 1999.
No, 19.99 going once.
Having some rollbacks here.
That's why I'm always saying $1 increments because it's just easier to
I know.
not get tongue tied. We got 20 going. I'll even have her write it down as the other, but it's just easier to say 20 for me. 3 times and sold. It is. Oh, you gave me a container. I agree with you, Ken. There's no way that that drop broke that unless there was some flaw. I guess that is possible. I've had some that I couldn't see anything and should not have broke when I was setting, and sure enough, they found a way to break. It was annoying. All right, second to last. Last piece of the day will be this. Second to last is this piece of purple labradorite. Now the camera doesn't quite show it in its purpley amazing purpleness, but it's purple. And it's really pretty, period, but it's purple. We'll do the bidding starting at $1 on this. Right, Ken? I know what you mean. Although then the sun stares at him for 5 minutes and they split in half. Opals can be a grr. No, $1. No one wants to bid on the purple labradorite, huh? Jesse bids 10. Is that pretty thick piece? The back. Do we got? There's always a flash on the back. Just finding it. It ain't as good as the front. Removing those. Right now. Its back is complicated. $1. Joseph, 99s will murder my tongue. My tongue will get so tied, and yeah. Give me that good polish. There we go. I'm gonna keep my fingerprints off of this. Just I don't know. It's pretty. We got $10 to Jesse. $10 uncontested. He's not. He's sick. He's not feeling well. Yeah, Faith. That's a piece of purple labradorite. I understand, Jesse. I thank you. We got $11. $11. Yay. Going once. How much does this thing weigh? 9 grams? 9 gram cab of purple labradorite? Got $11 going twice. Hammer is up and sold. Jesse. Thank you, Joseph. And last but not least, the pendant that I wrapped in yesterday's 1 hour live. Got a beautiful amethyst wrapped in sterling silver wire. I didn't get time to polish it. If you want, throw me an extra 10 on top of whatever the auction is, and I'll polish and antique it. Or if you want it just like this at whatever the auction is, that works too. Thank you, Jesse. That one it's pretty. That's a win. We got $1. It is silver. It is sterling silver. And Chris bids 10. Thank you. For $10, I'll polish it. You know, my normal antiquing and polishing this whole thing. You know, I didn't get to do that yesterday, so we got $20 by Joseph. Jesse throws in 25. Chris bids 35. I do not know the weight. Like of the whole pendant? 6 grams. It's a 11.5 millimeter round. Portuguese cut. We are, Faith, actually, there's one floating around that we wanted to ask you about, but I am absolutely keeping an eye out. I've got a kilo coming in hopefully next week or the week after. You never know. Was supposed to be expedited. Right on, Ken. I'm missing some bidding. I see 45 from Jesse or Joseph and 50 from Jesse. I wonder why it got that name, the cut method. I want to know the true story behind that. And Joseph and Rosie bid 55. I have no clue. I am not familiar with it. Linda comes in with 57. Oh, dear. Thank you. I would not have caught that joke. If that was not a joke, let me know.
Yeah, it's
If that's a joke, I understand. No, rocking at 55. It took me a second there. I got it. Rockin', I misunderstood that last comment. You're still in at the top on this. Heinz 57? Wait, I am lost. Is it? I did not know that. I got a 55 going once to Joseph. 55 going twice. I learned. Thank you. I learned something new today. Oh, Will bids 58. Dang.
goes away. Like right in there.
Well, Will bids 58. Uh, I guess you guys. I figure you're still out. Then that Chris is out. We got 58 going once. 58 going twice. 58 hammers up and sold. Will. That actually timed out perfectly for me. I didn't realize, but it is 6 o'clock. Catch a little sunshine today. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. Thank you. 8 for the board, Ken.
And then Chris is March.
It is a really pretty piece. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me today. Thank you. Will, thank you for bidding at the very end like that. I hope you get feeling better soon, buddy. I won't be live next weekend because I've got a festival that I'll be vending at. So I have no idea how the week is going to play out, honestly. If I can throw a surprise live stream at some point, though, I will. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, and we'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully, I should have the faceting machine video out soon. Y'all have a good one. And thank you again.